wreath hasn't sold. So I do have the wreaths stored in these plastic bags to keep them safe and from dust and whatnot. But if after a couple seasons, two seasons, if it doesn't sell, usually, or maybe 3 seasons, like I will revamp these. So since I am a new business maker, these are on their 3rd season, or actually I think this coming one will be the 4th. So this one has not sold and that one has not sold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them apart, and then of course, like, I'll save the sign. Like this one, I just took apart a gnome one. Gnomes just, they're a little popular, but not as popular anymore. And so I saved the ribbon if it's salvageable. And then like the sign and the plushie, of course, I'll keep. But I already took apart one. I have another one right here. And then I have a fall one and another fall one. And then I know I have like a nutcracker one I took apart. And I think some stuff fell back there because I can see like some Halloween ribbons. So I need to grab those, but yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Here is the reality of not making wreath sales. You know, if they don't sell, you got to store them. So I have about 50-ish, 50 more, maybe 50 or more. I'm not really sure. I know it's around 50 though. It's definitely 50. And I actually gave some away. I gave about 10 away. And I also have some, it's kind of dark, but I also have them all the way down there. So these are all the wreaths that haven't sold. And, you know, unfortunately, this is the reality of being a business owner and not a failing business. I don't know. A struggling business, but this is the reality. But you know, if they don't sell, you just, like what I'm doing, I'm just going to revamp them, take them apart, give them new life. And honestly, sometimes just taking them apart means that I can make room for maybe newer things. So, you know, right now I took apart a couple Christmas ones and fall ones, which is perfect because I have fall coming up and I needed some, you know, I didn't want to go out and buy more supplies. So hopefully I can just revamp those. When I'm taking them apart, I always check for things that I want to try to salvage. So like these little ornaments, I can salvage the sign. I'll disassemble the bow. Usually the top bow, I'm like the top ribbon on the bow, I can't always salvage because if I glue something down, it ruins it. But all you do is, like this one has an ornament. I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep this. See, it's in there really well. I think I might be able to save this. I think it's okay. But yeah, you just go in there, and I'll definitely grab my wire cutters. And I try to save as much as the, actually, hold on, let me check. Because I want to make sure the, oh, this was actually a frame I wired myself. So hold on. Okay, so for this kind of frame, for a Dollar Tree frame, since I wired it myself, I don't have to worry about like saving the ties. So I'll just go in there, cut the ties off, and then I can just, you know, just getting a spam call right now. Ugh. But yeah, I'll undo this, and then, hold on. So you untwist it, and then, you know, if the ribbon looks good, if it doesn't look ruined, I do try to save it. I think I'm gonna use like these ones for maybe pancake wreaths, or actually like this ribbon I use for my Christmas tree, like my Grinch tree. So I'll probably save these ones honestly for like my personal use. And then this one, I'm actually gonna, I can use this one for Halloween. So I'll probably keep that out, but I have all my Christmas stuff put away, so I don't know if I'm just gonna keep these in here because they're gonna come out in a couple months anyways, so I don't know. But yeah, basically you just take it apart and you throw it in the trash. Okay, and we're gonna cry because, you know, that's money in the trash, but you know, that's the reality. But I'm gonna keep undoing the wreath. I'm so upset because this mesh is so nice. Like, I really wish I could salvage it, but mesh just doesn't keep. Like, once it's been meshed, I want to say, there's no word for it. Yeah, but once it's been used, it's just not gonna last. So unfortunately, it's gonna have to go. But I don't always, like, sometimes going back, like, I made this when I was first starting out, and I can tell, like, the sign is kind of loose. You know, it probably could have been tightened down a little bit more, but it's interesting looking back how far you've come and learned. I finished taking apart the wreath, and I added the ribbons and then the signs down here. And then I just put the frames up there. I can reuse it. I'm gonna take apart the bow. So hopefully I could salvage most of it. So I have this one. This one I ended up using for gift wrap just because it's really sheer. And I love this ribbon. It's so cute. And then I'm not sure if I have more of this. And then, yeah, see, this one is glued together, so I won't be able to salvage this, so I'll just toss this. This ribbon I'm actually gonna keep out because it is a really good, this is such a good sparkly white ribbon. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, put it in there somewhere. And then again, this green I'm gonna keep out for Halloween. The rest, I don't know. I have this basket. I actually just cleared that basket out. And then I might try to, I don't have any room up there either. I don't know, maybe I'll try to put it up there, stack those containers or something. But I got a couple more to do. Let me see what was behind there. All right, so I did have some more stuff back there, so I'm gonna grab all of that. And then I found some more Christmas ribbons, and I guess I already started taking this one apart. I don't know. So I found these signs back there. I knew I had taken this one apart, so I do have a nutcracker sign. So far I have a nutcracker, this one, an elf one for Christmas. You know what? I have a sign basket down there. Maybe I'll just put them there. And then I have a Halloween one. All right, I did just add it to this basket down here. I just have like more of my Dollar Tree signs that I don't know. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep them, honestly. But I'm just gonna keep them here because I'm pretty sure my Christmas buckets are full. And then these ornaments, I know they go up at the top, so I can add those. And then the ribbon, I don't know. I might add them down here. Yeah, because I have scrap ribbon up there, but I don't know. I need to go through that too. I'm not really sure why I even took this one apart. This one and these ribbons went with that trick or treat sign. I mean, I think these look so good together. I mean, I don't know. For the life of me, cannot think of why. Like, I had just made that, I think maybe last Halloween, or maybe the year before. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know why I took that one apart, but it was already taken apart. But maybe I'll just remake it. I don't know.